Central, this is Commander Wink. I've reached the system, but I'm not picking up the colony beacon anymore.
Yeah, Commander, about that. We have been analyzing the signal, and we don't think it's genuine. It looks like somebody might have spoofed.
Good morning.
You!
Of course it's me, darling. Who did you expect? Besides, aren't you supposed to say it's a trap?
You won't get away with this.
Oh, don't be silly. Of course I will. I always do. Now, I'd love to stay and chat, but you know how it is. These oppressed colonies just won't liberate themselves. Cheers! Fire torpedo!
Commander, what happened? We lost you for a minute there.
You were right, Central. It's an ambush. And now I have a torpedo on my tail.
Take evasive action.
Incoming projectile. Estimated impact 30 seconds. This is bad.
No time. I have to abandon ship. Send a rescue drone after me.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Estimated impact 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Commander? Commander Wink! Commander Wink?
Commander Wink, come in, please.
Okay. I'm okay. I've stabilized myself in low orbit, but it won't last long.
Copy that, Commander. Your rescue drone will reach you in 45 minutes. That's well within your safety margin.
I owe you one, Central. Over and out.
Hello again, everyone. Sorry, we've been kind of having a day around here. I mean, if it's not one thing, it's another. But hey, I know you're here for information about Space Opera September. So, let's get right to it. Now, the first season of Space Opera September ran in 2019, and thanks to all of you who took part, it was a rousing success. And so on behalf of myself and the Commander, I just want to say thank you very much. So, it's time to move on to the next phase of the operation, and the Commander has tasked me with giving you all of the briefing, including the new challenges. But first, let's do a quick refresher on the definition of space opera. What kind of science fiction novel qualifies as a space opera? Well, as mentioned in the Season 1 video, a space opera is a story that takes place mostly, if not entirely, in outer space, in which space travel plays a key role in the narrative. Now, of course, this means that not every science fiction novel is a space opera. Many science fiction novels combine their subgenres. For example, a cyberpunk novel will not necessarily be a space opera, but if it happens to take place in outer space, then there you go, right? A space setting is key. Now, before getting into the Season 2 challenges, I have to start by saying that all of the Season 1 challenges are still active. There are going to be a whole lot of you participating for the first time this year, in addition to all of you veterans. So you're going to want to watch the Season 1 video in order to learn about all the challenges and how you rank up either along the Federation or the Rebel tracks. Now remember, Space Opera September is designed to be easy for everyone, and you can totally participate just by reading one book. Every challenge beyond that is optional, and you are completely free to set your own pace and your own goals. All right, the idea here is to get you to discover something new. Now, some of you are maybe longtime space opera fans. maybe some of you have never picked one up before. Whichever one you are, I hope you have a great time. So, let's talk about the new challenges. Now, as you might have noticed, things are getting a little hot lately between the feds and the rebels. I mean, come on, firing a torpedo? Rude. So, in order to meet this conflict head on, I'm afraid it means we're going to have to work together. But first, I need for those of you who prefer to work alone to know that you are not going to be left out, all right? So for Season 2, in order to help bring peace to the galaxy, we're going to be engaging in book battles. Here's how it works. If you know your alignment, or even if you haven't done any of the Season 1 challenges yet, but you still have a good idea which side you want to ally with, then here's what you do. One person from the Federation and one rebel will meet head to head. You will assign each other a space opera book to read. Now, you have to read the book your opponent assigns to you, unless you've already read it, in which case you definitely want to go into book battles with a few alternate choices just in case. I mean, for instance, a ton of people have already read books like Old Man's War, or Leviathan Wakes, or Ender's Game, so it's a good idea to have alternates. I suspect a bunch of you might be wanting to read Dune for the first time because the movie is coming out, or maybe the Foundation trilogy because the upcoming TV series, right? So, how do you win or lose a book battle? It's like this. If either one of you DNFs the book that you've been assigned, well then your opponent wins. However, the optimal outcome for the galaxy will be if both of you finish your books. I mean, you don't have to like it, although I do hope everyone likes whatever they end up reading. But if you both finish the books that you have assigned each other, then the battle is technically a draw, and your quadrant of the galaxy is officially at peace. And for those of you who would rather make love, not war, well, folks, we've got book buddies, which is exactly what it sounds like. Two of you from the same faction, that means rebel plus rebel, or fed plus fed, team up, choose a book together, and buddy read it. Also, if you take part in a book battle which ends in a peaceful draw, you can then go on to book buddy read with the same person, except this time as a team instead of opponents. So, those are the new book battles and book buddies challenges. And now you're wondering, but Thomas, I don't know anyone. I'm shy. I go to parties and bump into things. How am I supposed to meet somebody to be their book buddy, let alone do battle with them? Well, this is where community building comes in. Space Opera September this year, in addition to its Goodreads page, now has a Discord server. And if you look in the menu, you will see the matchmaking groups. All you have to do is step into one of those and say, "Hi, I'm so-and-so. I'm with the Federation. I'm looking for a rebel to mix it up with in a book battle." Or, "Hi, I'm looking for another Federation ally for a book buddy adventure." And then you just work it out between yourselves at that point. But, please, remember to be respectful to one another in the server, because disrespect and offensiveness will get you a very quick trip out the airlock. Okay? Now, you can take part in as many book battles or buddy reads as you think you can handle. Although realistically, you're going to want to keep your goals manageable. Now, I know some of you are saying, Thomas, that's not really for me. I don't know anything about Discord. I don't want to have to learn a new app or be too techie about any of this. I'm not comfortable chatting with people online I don't know. Totally respect that. And that is why, in addition to all of the Season 1 challenges, which, as I said, are still active, and you can just do them all again, there is a brand new Season 2 solo challenge. Read a complete space opera, trilogy, or duology. See, at the end of the day, this is all about having fun reading space books, and the Commander and I want there to be plenty of options for you to have fun reading space books in any way you choose, and that you are most comfortable with. So there you have it, recruits. Your chance to make a difference for peace in the galaxy. Make your choices and get ready to lift off September 1st. And as my personal gesture of thanks for taking part in Space Opera September and for your ongoing support of SFF180, I'm going to sign off, leaving you with 2 future announcements. So suit up, get ready for dust off, good luck out there, and happy reading.